Greetings everybody and welcome to what could be the final episode of Maka's excellent adventure in Skyrim, and also welcome Vigilance. If you remember a few episodes back I actually got rid of him, but he's back. I got lonely without him, and to be honest, it wasn't his fault what happened in that episode before. It was kind of Serena's fault for getting in the way of the dragon's fire, getting in the way of Parthenax's fire actually. So yeah, when I say this could be the final episode, I'm actually serious, I'm not joking. This is like part 10 or part 11, I think it's actually part 10? Yeah, it's part 10 and this could be the final episode. Because I like to do really long episodes for the final episode. It could be the second last episode. You're probably watching this and it doesn't even say ending in the title. It's probably only a half an hour long. If it is only half an hour long, then you can actually expect that I decided in some way, shape, or form that this episode was like not gonna be the last episode. Especially if it goes for like over an hour and a half, because we've been racing through this game, like really surprisingly racing through this game. There's our friend Parthenax. I have it.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay.
So we have to read this Elder Scroll, which there's so many moments in this game that are just so unforgettable. We have two Elder Scrolls. You have one in the blood and one in the dragon. Let's read the dragon one.
Will be coming. He cannot miss the
There we go. So yeah, I also want to say that I haven't raced through this, I haven't glitched this game out or anything like that. I have modded my dog so it is invincible, but that's just a cool mod they had in the PlayStation 4. Damn, battery low.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krivolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Take on! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? You've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
You blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Both Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. But if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Hear it now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarudis, Him hint Paliv, Su'u Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day. There will be first time one. See it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
It's no use.
Hold Alderman on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We count you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
Work. You did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Okay, so there we go. We got Dragon Rend, which means like all dragon battles are just like a joke now, because you can actually defeat like most of them now just with Dragon Rend. They just fall to the ground. There's no more fighting in the air. Oh, I forgot about this slightly. Now I remember. Hello. Oh shit! I should go. I should equip Dragon Rend, right? Where's Dragon Rend? There we go.
Die now.
Die now. This is this was one of the moments in the game that I like
Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it.
I know it. Where is he? Come over here. Did I hit him? That hit him. Okay, that hit him. Cool. He's gonna fall down to the ground now. This is what Dragon Rend does. Come down. I ain't joking, Alduin. Get down to the ground now. Can I? There, hit it again. Hit it again. Oh god. Look at this. Archery increased to 87 as well while fighting Alduin. Shit, he's actually pretty good at dodging all my stuff. Hit another Dragon Rend. Alduin, you're just not good enough anymore, sir. You're just not good enough, Alduin. You need to be better, okay? I could teach you. Actually, I should probably use a potion just so my trash talking doesn't actually just come to death. What are we gonna use here? Potion of minor healing. I guess we can use those up. I have a shit ton of these. Right, so use them up. Shit. So we did it. Okay. So of course this isn't the final battle.
Against me, I will outlast you, mortal.
Okay, so we have 3 people to talk to now. We have to talk to, first of all, we have to talk to Parthenax. I know it's like, if I wasn't so overpowered, I feel like you're supposed to be like level 30 when you fight Alduin for the first time, or at least when you defeat Alduin or something like that. So I'm probably a little bit over leveled for this. But still, I think it's alright.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
It wasn't really a victory since Alduin escaped. I need to find out where Alduin went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Mat Mahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, hmm?
A fine place indeed. Okay, so now we have to go and talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. But I think also we have to... No, we don't. Okay. I thought we had to talk to the other guy as well. But hey, we'll just go to Dragon's Reach and talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. A really epic scene, and Skyrim is just full of these type of things where, like... It's one of the things I feel like Fallout was always lacking in, is those scenes. And it's not supposed to be like that. I get that. It's like fantasy in Dark Souls, like kind of like sci-fi, afterworld in Fallout, so it's a little bit different. But I feel like this is where Bethesda really shines, and they shined like this in Oblivion as well. No matter how I feel about the actual Oblivion game, I feel like they shine so much when they're doing fantasy. Like that battle with Alduin is just, it's so good. He'd probably be asleep right now, actually, the Jarl, so we'll probably have to wake him up or something. Oh no, he's probably sitting there. Oh no, he's not. We'll wait a bit. I want to make this like cool as possible. I don't want to talk to him while he's in bed. I feel like that ruins the immersion of the game for everyone watching, and for me as well. So, is he coming down? Is he? Oh, he likes a late start. Fair play to him. I mean, you can't blame him. You know, he's the Jarl. There he is. Hello, Jarl.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
May the gods watch over
I need your places to trap a dragon.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know, I wouldn't ask if it was important. You heard right. It's the only way to stop the dragons.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of war on my doorstep?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
It's only hopeless if we give up. I'm Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him. Maybe, okay.
I don't know about such things. But I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
I generally don't... Oh, sorry guys, I keep hitting the pop filter. I generally don't think it's nonsense. It's the only way to fight Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
So what if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
There we go. So we have to get the Greybeards to negotiate a truce.
I've got a city to keep.
Man, I keep saying it, but this game is just so immersive sometimes. Yeah, there is those parts where the dragon is just like, you saw there, Alduin was like snapping and it looked really weird. It was like, yomp, yomp, like in intervals. Made it kind of less immersive, but there's some parts where you're just like, I'm walking out of a goddamn keep. You know, this is the keep of the building. This is where, you know, like, I don't know, this is what you dream of when you watch Lord of the Rings when you were younger, you know what I mean? It's just what I dreamed of, doing stuff like this, and thank God there's a game to actually live out that dream, you know?
Hey, watch it.
So we're actually going to go to High Hrothgar again, and we're actually going to try and get these guys to hold a peace council. Talk to Angir, okay. Throat of the world. No, we have to go to High Hrothgar. We're not going to the throat of the world. I already defeated this guy. He was pretty easy. He was a bitch. He's probably the biggest bitch I've ever fought in this game, guys. I'm being completely honest here. He was a bitch. But his dragon's cool. It looks like a Nazgul. Or not a Nazgul. Is that what it's called? I don't know. What are those things called that they ride on? Are they just dragons? Or are they the Nazgul, or the Black Riders the Nazgul? No one knows. No, there's probably someone who knows. And I'm just talking out my ass. Guys, this is gonna be a long episode, and it's I'm kind of trying to settle in a bit. Oh, is he up in that tower again? Is that ridiculous man up in that tower? Is he hanging out up in that tower again? Because last time finding him was like One of the hardest things. Yeah, he's up there in the fucking tower, the idiot. Jesus Christ. Hey, who's this? Hello. What the fuck's wrong with you? Huh? You shouting at me? See, I'm Dragonborn, so they kind of have to listen to me, I think. I think that's how it works. Hello.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but escaped. I need to find a portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers.
You okay, Vigilance?
Voice.
I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need your Vigilance. What's wrong? I know this guy. Vigilance!
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl of Balgruuf won't help me with the war when the war rages.
The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
There we go. We have to talk to Ulfric and Tullius. And then we're going to have a peace council, which is actually probably one of my favorite moments in the game. I'm not going to say it straight out. I'm going to say it straight out. My favorite moment in this game is the peace council, because it's just, a lot of people find it boring, which you can skip ahead if you don't want to watch it. It's probably something you can miss easily. But, there's just something about, like, sitting in, like, a peace council in a game that's just, it's immersive. I keep using the word immersion, and, like, you know, you can either, like, side with one group completely. Okay, I'll talk about when it comes to it, guys. Okay, so we have to talk to Ulfric Stormcloak, which really the first time I'm talking to Ulfric Stormcloak in this game, apart from at the start of the game. I haven't done any of those side quests, because I wanted to make this first playthrough, or not first playthrough, this full playthrough, more realistic. I didn't want a different person being in Jarl Balgruf's place. Palace of the Kings. Would that actually happen if you did this quest first and, like, destroyed Whiterun? It could happen.
True North. He'll come around.
Hello.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I believe we've already met. I was at Helgen.
Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I was set free. I could have gone anywhere. I came to fight the Empire. I helped Ralof escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Ralof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Garmar.
No, I need your help on something.
Looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all brave.
No, I need your help with
So
something.
long as your criminal past stays in the past.
Yep.
And what would you have me do? Speak with Garmar.
I've messaged from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They actually want to negotiate a truce until the dragon and his menace is dealt
I
with.
have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it?
It does.
Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to put Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
If he's not with us,
There we go.
he's against us.
Oh, I'm gonna take your armor someday. Oh, you were so well designed. Look at that. Look at that shit.
Are you going to wait?
Okay, so there we go, guys. We have, it's funny, because I never succeed in those, speech things. I never, ever succeed in those speech things, but for some reason, I tend to always succeed when it comes to something to do with Alduin, which I find very funny. It's like, oh, where are we going? I don't think I've been to General Tullius either. It's probably gonna be hard. I think he's probably in Solitude. Yeah, he's in Solitude. I just think it's kind of funny, you know? And the reason why I'll probably join the Stormcloaks in the end anyway is probably because they're just, not cooler, because they're racist. They're very racist when it comes to their world that they live in. But, I think they're just like cooler armor and have like a cooler lifestyle. They're out in the cold. Their castle is cooler, you know what I mean? And I just prefer, I honestly think that, Ulfric would be a better leader. That's just my opinion. Don't kill me, please. No, please don't kill me.
It's difficult and sometimes tedious.
I'm going in here.
Hey, watch it.
And also, I think he looks cooler than General Tullius, and I think that has a lot to do with it, in my mind anyway.
You hear the news? The Emperor
I'm
has been
telling
murdered.
you,
Right here
Ulfric's
in
planning
Skyrim.
an attack on White.
Tullius!
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you.
That's not why I'm here.
I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind...
I have a message from the Greybeards.
What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the Dragon Menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
The dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcoast right now. The best... Okay.
I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks.
Yes! Yes, you idiot! Ulfric has already agreed to attend.
Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again.
You'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
There we go. So we now, have the Peace Council.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
There we have we have it. It's fine, you know? See, this is what I'm thinking now as well. The last side quest I'll pretty much have to do in this game is the quest to either take over Windhelm or take over Whiterun. I'm kind of thinking now, thinking about it, maybe I don't want to take over Whiterun. I want to take over Windhelm because of Jarl Balgruuf. He's a very cool dude. You know, he's been very nice to me so far. I don't know why I would betray him when the Empire has been incredibly cruel to me, tried to behead me, and also, sorry, no, Ulfric is racist. I don't know, guys, I'm so confused. This whole game is confusing me. I kind of miss Serena. I've no one to shout at for like 30 minutes. That was my content for like every single episode of this series, just me shouting at one person. Of course, I can't do that anymore, so... What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Hello, sir!
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. But regrets are pointless. Here we are.
He's still talking. We take the seat. Oh, look at this! Look how cool this is! You can skip this if you want. I'm not sure how long it will take, but you'll probably be able to see it. Let's do this. Everyone, sit with merriment. Ulfric, you sit here beside me, sir. You, new emperor, you sit here. You. What's your name again? This is really tense. Even the blades are here.
Why? Now that everyone is here, please take your seat.
I could execute every one of these people right now.
I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
Of course.
Beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
You're right, the Thalmor have no business here. What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either. What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't, you're right, the Thalmor have no business here. The Thalmor have destroyed me.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in
See, my thought on this is that they all tried to kill me.
Skyrim will never
They all tried to murder me. They tried to murder me many times.
Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir.
Like, it's nothing to do with the fact that she's an elf, it's just the fact that they've tried to kill me before, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be racist.
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius. This council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table.
Oh my god, please,
You hope to gain in
whatever your name is,
counsel,
negligence.
Unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
How about Riften, Dawnstar? Dawnstar seems like a really... No, it's not. Riften's a fair trade.
The rift would help secure our communications with
Riften's a
Ciri
very fair trade.
and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor...
Dawnstar's not a very big place.
I can see
Riften's
now
gigantic.
This is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Ulfric should compensate you for yeah. Who's to say, yeah, whatever.
Said. For once you'll actually pay for your crime.
I think so.
I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Delmar.
There we go.
We have a lot of work.
Okay, so to explain some of my things there, I thought Riften was well worth it. You know what I mean? Learn the shout.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Yeah? Turns out he's a dragon, but he helped me.
Well and good. But did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not carry the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort.
How can we lure you?
I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Aldred. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Yes, ready to do my part. Just say the word.